My name is Jessica Palmer, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about tips for engaging with your child's school on how to promote inclusion. So my son Sam is in the 5th grade. He's 11 years old. He goes to Queen of Angels on Chicago's North Side, and he has been utilizing Aspire services for the last 5 years. And they basically make it entirely possible for him to exist in that environment. He's a sports fanatic, and he's hilarious and social and very sassy 11-year-old, and he also has cerebral palsy. So it takes a lot to get him through his school day, and Aspire has really been key for his success in school. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is connecting with other parents. That's our first tip. So it's really important, if you can find other parents who have kids with disabilities at your school, to make some effort to have a little bit of connection with them. This can be done through just having coffee before or after school, just having some time to talk about what's working for them at the school, what strategies are they using to talk to principals or teachers, and just basically getting a little bit of nourishment and confirmation for yourself that you're not the only person at the school who's advocating for their kid. And it's also helps you understand whether or not some problems that you may be experiencing are just yours and just your family's, or maybe there's other people that are experiencing them too. You could ask your school if they have a parent support group, and if they do, you can just plug into that. Or if they don't, maybe your homeroom teacher could help connect you with another parent who would be able to give you a little bit of support. So it can be easy like that. At my school, we just started a parent circle about 2 years ago, and parents come once a month to share refreshments and strategies and evaluation and laughter, and sometimes whatever whatever you want to talk about, it's open there. The second tip is about staying in touch and showing appreciation. So I think it's really important to maintain consistent communication with your teachers and support people at school. This can be done very easily with a voicemail or an email. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. Or it can be more formally, like a meeting at the beginning of the year and a meeting at the end of the year, to try to sit down and if your school doesn't already schedule those things, making sure that those meetings are on the table so that you can all know each other's names, have contact information, and deal with issues before they become huge global sorts of things, right? So you can troubleshoot together, and more importantly, it kind of just reminds everybody that inclusion is a practice. It's something that we have to work at on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and it's something that we are doing together as parents, as staff, as support people. Everybody has to kind of participate together. The third thing is support the school in other ways besides as an advocate for your kid. And I think it's really important to show up. For me, I go into the art room and all I do is hang art or clean the art room. And I do this a couple times a month. And I do this because I am trying to build healthy relationships with teachers and parents and students at the school that is not completely based on obstacles or things that need to be improved or things that I'm having trouble with, right? It's healthy for me to engage in a way that's completely unrelated to my child's disability. It's healthy for my kids to see me in the school in a way that's really productive and really helping to create something positive at the school. It also helps to normalize me as a parent when I'm coming in the door, not as the parent constantly with a problem, but just as a parent who's coming in to do what the other ones are doing, which is help with the Valentine's Day party. I think it also shows that I support the school's agenda and I'm furthering what they're trying to accomplish, what they're focused on, and what's important to them. And I think it also helps me makes me part of the larger school community, right? And if we want the school community to embrace inclusion, they need to know us, they need to experience us. So I know it's difficult to get out of the house to do everything or anything besides what you're already doing for your child and for your family. But as much as you can, think about ways that are enjoyable for you to participate in the school environment. Try to get in there and do that as much as possible. Or just go to the fundraiser and write a check. You know, show support for the school in any positive way that you can. So that's a lot of information. Those are 3 tips, but hopefully that will be a little bit, get you percolating on ways that you can participate and continue to promote inclusion at your child's school. Thanks for listening.